a sea fortress in Charleston Harbor, stands as a silent sentinel to one of the most pivotal moments in American history. But its story begins long before the first shots of the Civil War echoed across its walls. What's up, y'all? It's Trey with Lively Charleston. Today, we're going to talk about Fort Sumter. But before we begin, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all things Charleston. Construction of Fort Sumter began in 1829, named after Revolutionary War hero Thomas Sumter. Built on a man-made island of granite and stone, it was designed to be an impregnable guardian of Charleston, a key southern port at the time. For decades, the fort stood unfinished and unoccupied, but as the 1860s dawned, tensions between North and South reached a breaking point. And on December 20th, 1860, South Carolina seceded from the Union, setting the stage for confrontation. 6 days later, in a daring nighttime maneuver, Union Major Robert Anderson moved his garrison from Fort Moultrie to Fort Sumter. The South Carolinians saw this as a provocative act, further inflaming the situation. As James Buchanan's presidency came to a close, he made a failed attempt to resupply the fort in January of 1861. The ship, Star of the West, was driven away by Confederate gunfire. The stage was set for a showdown. Are you considering buying or selling here in Charleston? If so, then I'm your guy. Real estate's what I love, and I'd be happy to help you accomplish your goals. Click the link below in the description to book time on my calendar, and we can have a chat. But for now, let's get back to the video. When Abraham Lincoln took office in March, he faced an immediate crisis. Fort Sumter was running low on supplies, and the Confederacy demanded its surrender. Lincoln's decision to resupply the fort was seen by Southern leaders as an act of war. Therefore, on April 12, 1861, at 4:30 a.m., Confederate batteries opened fire on Fort Sumter. For 34 hours, the sky over Charleston Harbor lit up with cannon and mortar fire. With the fort ablaze and supplies exhausted, Anderson surrendered on April 13th. The Civil War had begun. For nearly 4 years, Confederate forces held Fort Sumter against repeated Union attacks. It became a symbol of Southern resistance, even as Union ships tightened their blockade of Charleston. Finally, in February of 1865, Confederate forces abandoned Charleston and Fort Sumter. On April 14, 1865, exactly 4 years after lowering the flag, Major Anderson returned to raise the same U.S. flag over the battered fort. Today, Fort Sumter National Monument stands as a poignant reminder of the nation's past. Its battle-scarred walls tell a story of division, conflict, and ultimately, reunion. We hope you like this video. Be sure to like and subscribe if so. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.